how do you actually tell your spouse you want to separate and get a divorce? It's tough to say the least. Hi, my name is Thomas O'Malley. I'm an experienced family lawyer in Durham region and the GTA. First, you absolutely want to make sure you have carefully considered whether you want to end the relationship or not. You should seriously think about marriage or relationship counseling. This type of counseling is effective in many cases. If you have decided to end your relationship or marriage, here's some important tips on how to tell your spouse about your decision. First, practice your conversation in advance with your spouse. Practice in your mind a few times when and how you're going to tell your spouse that you are ending the relationship and you want to get a divorce. This will help keep you in a calm state of mind as best you can when you are giving this difficult information to your spouse. Second, be kind and compassionate. Tell your spouse in a kind and compassionate manner that you're ending the relationship. Just be straightforward and honest with your spouse. 3, make sure you stay safe. If your spouse could be violent or dangerous, make sure you tell your spouse in a way that ensures that you're safe. For example, tell your spouse in a public place, or make sure you have another person with you. Always have your cell phone with you. Make sure your children are not with you when you tell your spouse in this type of situation. 4, don't argue with your spouse. Don't get into a fight with your spouse. Inevitably, your spouse will want to argue with you about your decision. They will start blaming you immediately for wanting to end the relationship. Just tell your spouse in a calm manner about your decision. However, don't let your spouse draw you into an argument or fight. The situation will just get too tense and will not help anyone. 5, give yourself some time. When you are planning this important conversation with your spouse, give yourself and your spouse enough time for this conversation. Make sure you have privacy required for such a life-changing conversation with your spouse. Be prepared to have a discussion with your spouse about your decision. Make sure you explain to your spouse that you have considered your options so that they understand your position clearly. However, be calm and understanding in this discussion with your spouse. I will provide some more important tips about this important conversation with your spouse in another video. If you have any questions about your separation, divorce, or family law case, and you'd like our help, there's a few ways to contact our office. You can leave a message on my Facebook Law Office page, visit my website at www.canadiandivorcelegaldadvice.com, or call me directly at 905-434-8837. We would be happy to speak to you. Oh, by the way, did you know you can protect your family law rights and get essential information on settling your family law issues with your former spouse with the daily, indispensable family law advice and tips at my free Facebook group? Go to Facebook and search Durham Region Separation and Divorce Legal Support Group in the top search bar. You'll find the group and join. Thanks for watching this video, and have a great week.